So hi guys, welcome to Nirmal's Code Tech. And today we're going to see how we can able to deploy an full stack or more stack application in Vercel. So first of all, divide your project into two parts. The first one is front end and back end. Okay. Once you're divided into two parts, go to your backend part and create a file called Vercel. So vercel.json. Okay. So once you have created this file, so you need to copy this one and paste in vercel.json. Okay, so you have pasted here, and you can see here the version is 2, and inside build you can see we have used source which is server.js. So you can see here I have server.js. So actually whenever I try to start my server, it starts from this part only. Okay, so for that case I have mentioned here server.js. So in your case your file name will be different, so you need to use a different file name. Okay, what you have used in your project. And I have used node.js. So for that case I have used at vercel slash node. If you have used python, then it will be like at vercel slash python. Okay, then your destination file should be also be like server.js. Okay, you should not get changed. If this was server.js, then you need to use in source as well as in destination you need to use server.js. So once you have done with this, move on to your can move on to your GitHub. So now inside GitHub, you need to create a new repository. Let me create a new repository. So the repository name can be like first app. Okay, this is first app. So this is my name of my application, and you can keep it as public. It's your wish, and adding a README file is also your wish. No problem in that. So let me create a repository. Okay, once you have created repository, let me keep it as right side and let me move to your folder. And you can see here, I think, just a second. So inside projects, I have, it's not opening. Okay. So inside project, you have first tab. This is my application name. So right click on it and go to your show more option. So take some time. Okay. So let me wait for this again. So now you can see git bash here. See, if you have not installed git, try to install it. Then you can come to your deploying the application. So click on git bash here. Okay. So now let me move on to a left side. Keep it as left side. And where is our repository here? So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add git init. See what are the commands which are present in your right side. Just you need to copy and paste it here. Okay, so git init is going to initialize an empty repository. So once it have initialized, you need to add your project folders. So I have front end and back end. So I'm going to add git add what front end. Okay, so once you added, it will show like this. So let me maximize this. Okay, next I need to add my backend folder. So for that case I'm going to put git add backend. See, this front end and backend is my folder name, so that when I have used git add front end and git add backend. Okay, so I have added here. Okay, take some time. Okay, so let me wait. Okay, so once it got completed, you need to add git commit. Let me add this one. So you need to paste here, right click and paste here. Okay, see. So I created and mode. Okay, you can see here the create mode is something like back end and for front end also. So once these have get completed, so next you need to copy this one. Control C, and you should not use Control V. You need to use right click and you need to paste here. Okay, enter. So after this, I need to add my remote. Let me copy this and paste it here. So after adding remote origin, so I have added successfully. Next, I need to push this into my GitHub. So for that case, I'm going to use this code. Okay, git push hyphen u origin main. Okay, I'm going to push all my folders into my GitHub. So let me wait. So can see counting objects. Okay, done. Okay, okay. So we have successfully added our files into GitHub. So let me check whether it have been added or not. So now what you need to do is that you need to refresh it. Okay, done. So we can see we have backend, front end. Okay, so let me click on backend and see all our folders are properly visible or not. Yes, so they are right. Okay, let me check on server.js. See, I have all my code have been uploaded to GitHub. So now what I'm going to do is that if you don't have vercel, try to create an account in vercel. So once you have created an account in vercel, you can see here there will be an option called add new. Okay, so click on this and you can see project. So click this. Okay, we have okay. So now you can see here import git repository. So what are the things you have been pushed into git, from that we are going to bring back to our visual. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that you can see our app called first app. So click here on import. So you can see you are almost done. Okay, sometimes it takes some time. Okay, so let the project name be first app. The framework can be, you should not choose Sage. Okay, it's no problem. So for example, if my framework is React.js, so you can see there is no React. So for that case you can choose other, that will be no problem. Okay, I need to choose my root directory. So for that case you can click edit, and you can have, you have two folders, one is front end and back end. The first I'm going to add front end. Okay, so click on this. Inside this you have first tab. So this is the React symbol. Okay, you need to click this only. Okay, you should not click this front end folder, front end file. So once you have click first tab, click on continue and click on deploy. So now you are going to deploy your front end part. Okay, so let me wait. So belt logs are, let me check whether we are get everything is going right or wrong. So running vercel belt, vercel CLI. Okay, so let me wait. Okay, okay, everything is running. Think deployment summary also came here. Okay, congratulations. Yes. So we have deployed our front end part successfully. Now go to your dashboard. Okay, this is your project dashboard. And see, we have only deployed a front end part. We are not deployed a back end part. Okay, you can't do anything without deploying your back end part. So for that case, I'm going to move on to my project. So let it be, so deployments. So you can see here your production is going to be this. Okay, so initially in our GitHub we have add first coming, so that is going to show here. So now let we move on to our, let we add our backend part. Okay, so just a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to add my backend folder. So import git repository. Okay, so click on first tab. So now let me add a project name. So just a minute, it takes some time. Okay, it have created its default name at first app 8 UGK. So click on edit. Now you click on backend. Okay, so give continue. Okay, we have given continue. Click on deploy. So now we are deploying our backend. Okay, okay, take some time, just a minute. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so we don't find any error in our application. Okay, you just deployed a new project to Whistle. Yes, we got it. Okay, it shows you cannot get slash. Okay, let me move on to our front end application. Okay, so now we can see two things. So one is back end, one is front end. Okay, let me click on our application. So now we can see this is our application. So let me click on seller. I'm going to log in. So what I can able to give something like j@gmail.com and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So click on sign in. Yes, sign in is successful. It means that your applications have been successfully deployed. Okay, that's it. This is a simple way how you can able to deploy your application into Vercel. Yes, our application have successfully deployed. So this is your backend part and this is your front end part, and this is how you can able to deploy your application into Vercel. Okay, so let me see in our next video. Bye.